not only is he just a phenomenon in South Australia, he's re-signed, he's got a new deal, and two of his star players are free to play this weekend against Freo.
Don't pump him up that much,
good.
Matty.
It's good news all round. Cameron Ling, Campbell Brown and Matt Thompson here. Ken Hinkley, good morning to you.
Morning, boys. Two great men there.
Kenneth, how are you?
I don't want him pumping you up that much, Kenny. I'll give you a big head.
Nah, go easy. I'm just a country boy, you know that.
Hey, Ken, right off the top, there must have been a fair bit of relief at Albion Oval yesterday for Angus and for Paddy.
I think. I don't think it's just at Albert. I think the relief is everywhere, and we should recognise that there were 34 players involved. And yes, we're certainly lucky that two of them were our players, and we're very keen to have them play this week. But the whole playing thing was a real issue for everyone. I'm glad it's over.
Are you concerned a little bit about their lack of match conditioning, obviously having not played at all during the NAB Challenge?
I could sit here and say no, Brownie, but reality says that yes, there'd be a little bit of concern about that. But look, they've trained all summer. That's the key for us, is they've been able to train with us all the summer. They haven't missed any training. You know, they're as fit and as ready to go as anyone on our list. But, you know, yeah, there's some concern about match practice, but there's some concern about other players. But that's just the way it is.
Well, Kenny, you mentioned those other players. A couple of little injury concerns throughout the pre-season. Hamish, Hartlett and also Chad Wingard, both absolute stars. How have they shaped up now coming into the start of the season? Will they be ready to go? Will they? How much of an impact is it going to have on their season? A bit of an interruption.
Oh, they've both done a lot of training, Linger, and you know, they're both okay. Look, they'll both play this week, and you know, Jackson Trengo the same, but you know, they haven't played footy. That's the concern that we have with all those players. But you know, look, they're fit, they're ready to play. So I'm just not into the habit of not picking good players. Kenny,
what has been the focus for the pre-season this year? We know that in the football world that you've got the fittest side in the competition. You know, surely you couldn't have pushed them even further this year, could you?
Yeah, we did. We had a crack, but we had a measure that we were chasing as far as the number that we were after, and that's purely from a physical point of view, and that's Burjo's side. So we chased that and we achieved that. We were really happy with that. You know, started with Dubai for us, and you know, some of the numbers we were able to go there were outstanding, and then brought that through the whole pre-season. And the bonus was, for us, having played the last couple of seasons a bit later, we started later, so the extended pre-season for us was a real bonus.
Kenny, obviously, I suppose heartbreaking, the preliminary final was an incredible game of footy against the Hawks, needing to go not just that extra step, but then obviously winning the following week as well. You're able to bring in a bloke who knows all about that, Michael Voss, into the group, into the midfield, into the leadership program as well. What sort of impact has he had on the boys throughout this summer?
He's done exactly probably what you would expect him to do, Linger, and as a premiership cap yourself, you just know that there's a presence about that person, and Bossy's got that. And our young playing group have just really soaked that up. And from the first time he spoke to our young leadership group, it was about what you have to do for the team, not about what you have to do for yourself. And you know, if you want to be a great side, you have to give everything you have to the team. And you know, I've been around the Cats and seen that, and I just know that's the message you've got to hear. But when someone's actually done it 3 times, you know, you've got to listen to their message, and that's what our players have been able to do.
The 2-year contract extension just at the start of the season was a nice little touch to put it away for a few more years.
Yeah, it's exciting, I suppose, for me, because I want to be at Port Adelaide. I've been lucky that Port Adelaide showed faith in me, you know, a little while back that you know took me a lot of chances to get, and you know, I'm not going to forget that. And you know, they recognise that they think our program's going on the right place. I love my time here. My family loves the time here. It was a simple thing for us to do, and you know, I've got great people I work with, so it's an easy one.
Ken, I noticed you mentioned that on the day that you re-signed, you were really keen to point out how much you and your family love the city of Adelaide. Talk to us about what it's like. I mean, for those of us here in Victoria, we probably don't know what it's like in this all-consuming market that is the city of churches.
Look, it's an easy place to live for a start. That's the easy part for us. Being from where we're from, we've pretty much spent most of our life in Geelong and a little bit of time on the Gold Coast. So, you know, Adelaide to me is just a bigger place than Geelong, and you know, pretty friendly place and easy to get around. Weather's great. It's a good climate, you know, and you know, everyone here, and you know, Geordie, the kids, the girls, they're all got work and they're doing their own thing, and you know, they seem to really settle in. But I think the important part about Adelaide for us to have liked it is that we've been successful early in building the footy club and helping the footy club achieve some things, you know, and people really do support you when you're getting the job done. And look, the Port Adelaide fans, I mean, they made me feel like I was one of them from the time I got here.
Kenny, we know that you love the horses. Do you have a favourite horse in Australia?
I do, Brandy. Sweet idea.
That's what I was looking to hear. That's what I was looking to hear.
He
Thanks,
set you up beautifully there, Kenny.
Yeah, no, the great man just doesn't tip him at the right time.
I've got him wrong a couple of times, but I can tip it with great certainty on Saturday. So,
I'm excited.
He's confident, Ken.
Well, if he is, I'm excited because he gets very confident sometimes.
He does. Hey, Ken, good luck for the season. Really appreciate you giving up a few minutes of your time this morning. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
Good on you,
good
boys.
luck, Kenny.
Thanks.
Thanks, Kenny.
Ken Hinkley joining us, the coach of
Great
Port
man.
Adelaide.